guys, this is part 2 of the Natasha Denona Face and Eye Glam palette. This is going to be the dark video. Now, if you haven't seen the light video, I did release 2 videos today, and I'm going to link it right there so you guys can watch that as well. All right, let's get into it. This is the Natasha Denona Dark Palette. This is her brand new holiday launch palette collection. I love the little flap here because it keeps your cream blush clean and it keeps your highlighter from getting on everything. So I kind of think I love that detail that she doesn't have in any of her other palettes. This is beautiful. So I am going to go in with this Dominique Cosmetics DS04, the Crease Blur brush. I'm going to take that, I'm just going to tap it into the color transition. Now this is the dark palette, so I know that this color for a transition is going to be a little bit dark on me. I am going to go in with a very light hand. So I am just going to apply that to the crease. That is a beautiful shade, and I absolutely love the formula in the first review I did with the light palette. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out after this video. I'm going to leave it linked. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection for the holiday season. I'm going to tap a little bit more into transition, tap that off. I'm just going to go in and maybe just deepen that up just a little bit. I'm gonna go right in to my inner corner and just deepen that up right here. All right, that color is absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful, and it blends out amazingly. The formula that she has created for this palette in particular is stunning. The collection is beautiful. And the highlighter. I can't wait till we get to the highlighter. You guys are going to die. It's amazing. With a clean blending brush, this is actually a Makeup by Ariel blending brush by Morphe. I'm going to just blend that out. Okay, the eyeshadow is blending out beautifully. So gorgeous. I've got a really nice transition with a beautiful, beautiful gradient. Stunning. For my next brush, I'm going to pick up this one right here from Smith, and this one is a 235. I'm going to go into the color Crease. Pick that up. Look at how beautiful and rich that is. That is stunning. We're just going to tap that off on the back of our wrist. And I'm going to go into about 2/3 of the lid. I'm just going to pat that on the lid. Okay, that color is beautiful. It's like a deep brown, but definitely with a Merlot, wine, mahogany undertone. Absolutely gorgeous. This is going to create such a beautiful smoky eye. I'm just gonna bring that up into the crease. Okay, so the shadow itself is blending out amazingly, especially for such a rich pigmented shade. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to go in with this MAC 246 brush, and I'm going to pick up the color Smoke. Just on one side of the brush, we're going to tap that off. That looks pigmented AF, so I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line right here. That's stunning. Ooh, and there's some fallout. I did tap it off, but there is some fallout. That's okay. We're just going to take our fluffy powder brush and just wipe that away. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to just move it up here to my crease area, just a little bit on the outer V, just to kind of smoke that out. I'm going to take our clean blending brush and I'm just going to start blending that, starting at the inner corner, moving it outward. Small circular motions right here at the crease. Okay, I barely blended that. Look at how effortlessly that is. That is such an amazing formula. All right, so next I'm gonna go into the color here, which is this amazing rose gold, and I'm gonna just pick this up on my ring finger. This is a beautiful shimmery shade. I've got some pigment there. We're going to just apply this in the center of the lid. Okay, that is an amazing dark rose gold shimmer shade. I actually think that that's going to apply better if I wet my ring finger, so I'm going to wet my ring finger with the One Size setting spray. So I'm just going to spray my finger. Just to wet it, I'm going to dip into that beautiful rose gold outer corner shade. We've got that right there. And I'm just going to again apply that to the center of my lid. Okay, so definitely you're going to get a bit more payoff when you wet your finger. That is such a stunning color. I love that so much. Now I do have some fallout right there, so again I'm just going to wipe that away. There is definitely more fallout in this palette than there is in the light version of the palettes. But again, she is using pressed pigments and these are darker colors, so you are gonna end up with a little bit more of a softer formula. It's gonna end up with some fallout. Let's go in with a clean ring finger and pick up inner corner. I'm excited for that. That's a beautiful shade. I'm just going to apply this. I mean, this is beautiful. You could totally just go out with this dark, you know, beautiful eye. But I'm going to pick up a little bit of this, place it down right here in the inner corner. Okay, that just made it sparkle. That's so beautiful. Loving that. Now again, you've got fallout. So keep your brush handy, but definitely go in with shadow shields or maybe do your foundation, do your base makeup after you've done your eyes when you're using the dark palette, because there is a bit of fallout with these shades. I'm gonna finish the eyes off camera and I will be right back to finish the look with the palette, because this highlighter is definitely something that you're gonna wanna stay tuned for. Be right back. Now let's apply that amazing cream blush. I'm excited to apply that. And to apply that, I'm going to be using the butt end of my sponge. This is a very softer sponge. This one I just picked up at TJ Maxx, or here in Canada, we actually call it Winners. So I just picked that up here. And this is a very soft sponge when it's dampened. I used this to apply my foundation today, so I'm just using the butt end to apply the blush. And I'm going to squeeze it quite firm because it is a softer sponge. And I'm just going to really get that product on there. So we're just going to squeeze and tap. Now that I've got some product on my sponge, I'm just gonna go in very lightly, because this is a very dark color and I usually don't wear colors this dark when it comes to blush. It's a very beautiful berry toned shade. And I'm just going to lightly stamp that on my cheeks. Wow, that is pretty. So this is definitely buildable. Do I want to go darker than that? Yes, let's go in a little bit darker. Okay, that is gorgeous. Now, I'm going to just do the exact same thing on the other side, pick up some of that product on the back of the sponge, and tap that on. Okay, this color is gorgeous. If you guys love the color, let me know in the comments down below, because maybe I should wear darker blush more often, because this is beautiful. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. So to apply the highlighter, this is a BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. It's just a very large, fluffy, very soft brush. I'm just gonna pick up some of that highlighter, swirling that around. Check this out. Holy smokes, right? That is intense. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. This brand new highlighting formula that she came up with from Japan, this is amazing. Like hands down, like do you need more than that? No, like this is just amazing. You need this in your life. Like this is just gorgeous. So I'm actually gonna do the other side. And we're just gonna pick up a little bit more of that product. I'm gonna throw a little bit on right here under my brow bone, just to make that pop. Do the same on the other side. Stunning, right? All right, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the brand new Natasha Denona holiday palettes. You know what? It's time to give this product, actually these products, a score. Starting with Fallout for the light palette. I didn't have much fallout with this palette. I actually was really impressed compared to her original palette. This one, beautiful, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. Up next, application. This applied beautifully. It was like working with butter, like just working with creams, but they were powders. It was stunning. The formula is amazing. I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. Moving on to pigment. The color story in this is phenomenal. It is just gorgeous. I loved it. It's beautiful for the holiday season. It's just stunning. I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. And finally, value. This is $78 Canadian. I think it's actually a really good deal because when it comes to her little individual palettes, the small ones where you also get 5 shadows, these are $33 to $36 Canadian. So honestly, I think you're getting the blush and the highlight in there, and those are big, massive, full-size pans. It's actually a pretty good deal, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10, giving us a final score of 36 out of 40. Now moving on to the dark palette. Starting with Fallout. There is a night and day difference when it comes to the light palette and the dark palette. The dark palette did actually give me quite a bit of fallout when the light palette didn't, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 6 out of 10. Up next, application. This one did blend out pretty good, but it was a little bit patchy, certain shades, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 out of 10. Moving on to pigment. Okay, so the pigment in this, the color story, it is phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. That rose gold, that's just stunning. It's a beautiful color, and the inner corner, just amazing. Loved those shimmers. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. And finally, value. Again, same price, $78 Canadian. I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna have to give this one the same score, 9 out of 10. Bringing us to a final score of 31 out of 40. Now, should you buy it, wishlist it, or avoid it? Definitely pick this one up. It is limited edition, it's beautiful, it's sultry, it's sexy, it's everything that you need in a palette. You could take this one on vacation with you. It's pretty good for like basically, you know, in the entire year. For a sultry, sexy, beautiful, smoky eye. Both of them, amazing. And this works for every skin tone. I think both of them are amazing, so definitely run out and pick these up while you can because they are limited edition. Alright, so if you loved this video, definitely check out the first video if you haven't seen it already. I'm gonna put it right there, so definitely click on that one right there so you guys can see the light palette. And this is again the video for the dark palette. I did 2 videos today. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below if you like when I do like 2 different, you know, product releases. I want to know. Alright, I can't wait to hear from you guys. Live, love, and lip gloss. Bye guys.